Hello, welcome to The Wild Review. I'm The Wild Reviewer, and today I'm going to review a thing. Last weekend I saw the Peanuts movie, and I made it a point to see the Peanuts movie. And I liked the Peanuts movie. Thought it was cute. Growing up, I never really got into Peanuts. The only times I actually came close to anything Charles Schulz or Peanuts is when I had to do a biography assignment on somebody, and I just picked Charles Schulz. He was just somebody that popped into my mind. I wondered who was the guy that created Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Apparently he was the guy, so I'm like, alright, I'll do him. The second time I also came in contact with anything Peanuts was when I actually sat down this year and watched It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. That was kind of the first ever Charlie Brown holiday special I've ever seen. Though I know I've seen one in the past, I don't exactly know which holiday special it was for, nor what TV special it was for, but I do know that they were in a store and they had nothing but Christmas stuff out. I'm pretty sure it was the Valentine's Day special, it was some holiday special, I don't know. So if you know, tell me down there, because that'd be cool. But yeah, I've been seeing the trailers for it, and it came out last Friday, so I'm like, alright, I'll check it out. And I went into the theaters and saw it, and it was really good. I expected a little more from it, not as much more, but little expectations for it, but it was really good. I was surprised of what I saw. The animation, I have to say, was pretty cool looking. I know it was a 3D movie, but I didn't see it in 3D. I saw it in regular movie form. But I'm sure if I did see it in 3D, it would have been pretty good, I guess. I'm not into that 3D movie stuff. But as far as the animation went, like I said, it was pretty cool. I know it was all CGI and stuff, and honestly, it was kind of hard to tell it was CGI because it honestly looked like it was the regular 2D animation. But then again, you kind of can tell the difference between the original and the CGI. As for the story itself, it was honestly a really cute story, and it kind of fits Peanuts good. It feels like Peanuts. And again, I know I haven't really been following up with Peanuts that much, but just by what I've read about Charles Schulz and also what I know about the character Charlie Brown, and from what I've seen in The Great Pumpkin this year, it fit pretty well. The overall premise of the Peanuts movie is that there's a new girl that moves next door, or in this case, right across the street from Charlie Brown. And he kind of wants to make a good impression, and maybe he could be the one person that won't call him like a blockhead or something. It's one of those films where boy has crush on girl really doesn't know about it, and boy tries everything he can to impress this girl and be with this girl no matter what, and they did a pretty good job with it. Plus, the film also had a whole bunch of funny gags, and what's cool about this is these gags were later then used later on in the film. Like, they were brought back for an even funnier thing, and even kind of a horrible thing. One of the best ones that I guess stuck out was the red plane that started accidentally by Charlie Brown, started flying everywhere, ended up later becoming really bad as it teared up all of Charlie Brown's work that he did for a book report that he had to do for him and the redhead girl. But also the plane kind of had a big major part in Snoopy's part of the film, because this film had like two different sides to it. One part of it was mostly Charlie Brown, while the other side was Snoopy. And though they came together in the film multiple times, there would be some parts where it would break off from the Charlie Brown story and go into the Snoopy story, where he's trying to write a story on saving the girl that he likes and fighting the red plane. I really didn't follow up much on it because it didn't look interesting. But overall, I liked the film. It was cute, it was entertaining, it was funny, and despite me being kind of the only adult there with a whole bunch of parents with their kids, I had a good time, and I liked it. I think it's a film for all ages. It's also one of those films that is great to see around this time of the year. For some reason, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like Peanuts is just one of those franchises that is just great to watch around this time of year, with Thanksgiving coming up, and Christmas, and even Halloween, which already passed, but it fits very well with these seasons. I think that's probably because every year I watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, and they always have a Peanuts float and Snoopy balloon, and I guess me seeing that makes me feel good because they kind of like morph into seasonal tradition things. I like the Peanuts movie. It was a good film. Like I said, the animation was good, the comedy was good, everything about it was pretty good. And the ending, honestly, well, I wish it ended a little bit differently, but it was a pretty good ending, you know? Everything worked out for Charlie Brown in the end. It was like one big group huddle as they picked him up, and it ended with Schultz signing his name, even though it wasn't him, but, you know, they did the signature and everything, and it ended happily, but I don't know, parts of me feels like that it should have ended in a goofy way. That's just me. Whenever I watch films, I always look for the ending to see how it ends, you know, and I hate those films that always end on one of those happy notes. Like, not in this case, because this movie definitely did end on a happy note, but I'm talking about, like, they constantly do. I mean, like, every ending needs to be at least a bit different. Yeah, the good guy's always going to win. Yeah, the bad guy's always going to lose. But once in a while, it's okay to mix around with the ending, you know? I like a goofy, cliffhangery, suspenseful ending. Or maybe it doesn't even need to be that epic. It could just be like a goofy ending. Like, maybe if they accidentally dropped Charlie Brown, or Charlie Brown was a bit too heavy, you know? And they were like, oh, you blockhead. It's like, oh yeah, everything's back to normal. That kind of ending, you know? I kind of wish it ended like that. But there's nothing wrong with the ending that did end the film, you know? Everything worked out in the end, and Charlie Brown was happy, you know? So there's nothing wrong with that. So that's what I think of the Peanuts movie. Those are my problems with it. That's my overall review on it, that I think it was an excellent film, and if it's still in theaters, it should be in theaters as this film comes out. If you want to see the Peanuts movie, it should still be in theaters. Go on, check it out. It's really awesome. It's fun for the whole family, and it's pretty cool. So that's what I think of it, but now I want to hear what you guys have to say. Are you going to see the Peanuts movie? If you've already seen it, what did you think of it? Is there any particular Peanuts thing that you love watching, like any holiday special? Which one is it and why? Do you agree or disagree with anything that I said in this video? Tell me in the comments, and also leave me your suggestions for whatever movie, TV show, or random thing you want me to talk about next. Thanks for watching The Wild Reviewer. I'm The Wild Reviewer, and you just saw me review a thing.